Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a little Coles haul. I wanted to check out all of the new Christmas themed items that they have. I picked up a few things that I hadn't tried before, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this Coles Christmas haul and taste test. I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, we are back home. Time to unpack this haul and show you what I got. So there are a couple of things that I just needed to buy. Of course, that always happens every time I go to the supermarket. I always end up buying a couple of things that we need. So we did need some bananas. I'll go through the non-Christmas things first. So we got some bananas. I got some oats because we ran out of oats. Very standard fare. I also bought some jam because I really love this jam. It's the Saint Dalfour brand, and it's really good because it's actually sweetened with fruit juice rather than added sugar. And I mean, all sugar is sugar, and it does the same thing to like your blood glucose levels and yeah, to your brain, giving you energy. But I just prefer to have natural alternatives to sugar rather than refined white sugar where possible. And I really love the taste of this. So it's so yum. I usually buy the rhubarb one or the apple and cinnamon one, are both so good, but I couldn't find either of those today. So I just got plain strawberry jam, which will be yum. I like to have it on oats in the morning or even like on a piece of toast with peanut butter. I was really craving that this morning and we didn't have any jam, so I was like, oh, gotta go buy some. So I've got that, and then I also bought some just like Nuttalex butter because we just didn't have any butter left. I don't really eat butter that often, but if I'm making something like a mashed potato or like a risotto, I'll put a tablespoon of butter into that. So I just like to have it handy, and Christian actually probably has it more than me because he has it on his bread, whereas I usually have avocado or peanut butter rather than butter on bread. But sometimes I feel like Vegemite and butter occasionally. I don't have it that often, but sometimes when I'm in the mood, it's nice to have it. And then the last two things, which are just like pantry kind of things, I got some Bonsoi almond milk and soy milk just because they were on sale, and I was like, I may as well because they're not often on sale. And I usually buy the Vitasoy brand almond milky, and I've had them both before and I know they're really good, so we don't need to taste test that. But yeah, those are all kind of like staple things that I got. And now we're on to the Christmas stuff. So for a little starter, I found these maple cranberry apricot oat crackers, and they just sounded nice. And it says dairy-free, plant-based with real maple syrup on them. So I thought that could be a nice little thing. And then I was like, well, I've got to buy some kind of vegan cheese or something to go with that. So I decided to try this plant-based, it's a Coles brand, cheddar style block, because I actually haven't had like cheddar cheese style cheese in a really long time. I've tried like a vegan camembert and a vegan brie before, but I don't think I've ever really had just like a plain cheddar block, so that would be fun to try. And then I also bought some Quince Paste just because I thought, you know, it's very like Christmassy to have like a cheese board with Quince Paste, so I'm going to try and make that look nice in a little platter. And I probably should have bought like some grapes or something, but oh well, doesn't matter. The other starter thing I bought was this vegetarian selection entertaining mix. It's a festive assortment of jackfruit star toasts, cauliflower and pumpkin baubles, and sweet and sour candy canes. So it sounds quite interesting. It's a special Coles brand Christmas festive edition of this kind of like starter thing. I really like how there's like little stars, so I'll try one of each of those with my little starter thing. And then for the main course, of course, we had to try the Christmas roast. So one thing I will note first off, if you've watched my Woolworths Christmas haul where I tried their brand of a vegan roast, their one cost $15 and this one only cost $10. So immediately that's like, just so you know, like, you know, 2/3 of the cost, which is pretty good. And I think they both serve like roughly the same. I think the other one, yeah, either served 4 or 5 and this one serves 4. So it's pretty much the same. And yeah, I'm pretty keen to have this one. I think this is what I had last year. I'm pretty sure this looks the same as the one I tried last year, but we'll see. Maybe they've slightly changed up the recipe. I'm not sure. So I'll definitely give this a go. And then the last thing I bought isn't really Christmas themed, but I'd never tried it before. So I found this dairy-free Greek style yogurt with mixed berries and chia. So I thought I'd just have that as a little dessert for this meal because yeah, I wasn't really in the mood for like Christmas cake or fruit mince pies today, so I didn't buy any of those, but Coles do have some Christmas cake and fruit mince pie options. I think it's the free from range, so like the gluten-free ones, but you'd have to check that in the store, but I'm pretty sure they do have some vegan options there if you're looking for that. But for me personally, I just didn't really feel like it, so I went for this little yogurt instead, and I'll give that a taste test for you. Alright, so that is it for the haul. This whole haul came up to about $60. Yeah, kind of expensive, but the loaf is cheaper than the one at Woolworths, so that's a good find. And I wouldn't usually buy this kind of stuff. Like each of these costs like minimum $5, and I would never usually buy that, but I wanted to try it because, you know, cheese boards are fun and they're very festive, and I don't usually have cheese boards, so thought I'd give that a go for you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna heat this up in the oven, prepare my cheese board, and then I'll see you guys shortly and I'll taste test it for you and we'll chat a bit more then. So I'll see you in a little bit. So we've got the cheese, the crackers, the quince paste, and then the 3 little baked starter things. So you can tell that we don't eat much cheese in this house because we don't have a cheese knife. So I'm gonna have to cut my cheese with a regular knife. And I think we're gonna start with that because I'm really intrigued to see what this cheese tastes like. All right, got my square of cheese. And I think I'll just try the cheese and cracker first, and then I'll try the paste separately. Tastes good. The cracker has a really nice like oaty flavor to it. It tastes good on its own. It's the maple. That's good. This cracker tastes good on its own. The cheese is really good as well. It also tastes good on its own. I am rather pleasantly surprised by that cheese. Okay, let's try the paste on a bit of cracker. This is a winning combo. This is really good. I would highly recommend buying this paste with these crackers and this cheese. Honestly, so good. All right, now I'm gonna try them all 3 together. This combo fully gets a 10 out of 10. That's so good. And it does taste really festive, having like the paste and cheese, the crackers, like that is a 10 out of 10. All right, let's try these little bits. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like these as much because they look, I don't know, they just look a bit odd. Let's try the little striped thing. This is meant to be like a candy cane, but not really a candy cane. That's actually really yum. I think there's some spring onion in there and like peas, and it kind of tastes like a samosa. That's surprisingly good. I think there might be some fresh ginger in there as well. That one pleasantly surprised me. I'm gonna rate that probably like a 7.5 out of 10. Now let's try this one. I think this is meant to be like jackfruit or something. I'm not really quite sure, but let's give it a go. It's kind of got this creamy feeling, which I'm just not 100% sold on. I'll have another bite. It's not bad, but I wouldn't opt for that again. So I'll probably give that one a 5 out of 10. And now let's try a little star. The star does look really cute though. Whatever it tastes like, it does look cute. This one's meant to be the jackfruit one, and I can taste the jackfruit. They actually taste really good. This one's my favorite out of those, I think. I'm gonna rate the star an 8 out of 10 because it looks really nice and it tastes pretty good. But this cheese and crackers is better than all three of those. Like, I'm definitely gonna eat more of this cheese and crackers. All right, well, I guess I'll just eat more of this and I'll see you guys later when I try the roast, because that will be more exciting than just watching me sitting and eating cheese and crackers for a while. But yeah, definitely highly recommend this cheese and crackers combo. Like, it's so good. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, time to do our taste test of our Christmas roast. So it has been cooking away in the oven for 40 minutes and I have my gravy here that I just heated up in the microwave. I just thought it'd be boring for me to show you that, so I didn't bother showing you that, but this is what it looks like. It's nice and golden on top. And I'm gonna pour over some of this sauce. Alright, let's give it a go. It does definitely remind me of the one I had last year. I'll be surprised if it tastes any different, but let's see. It's really good. No, it's actually really yum. I think maybe it's slightly different to last time. It's pretty similar though. It has like almost like a chickeny type flavor. Like it tastes more like chicken than the one from Woolworths. I feel like it more mimics like a different type of meat. I don't really know what type, but this one tastes more like chicken than the other one. The other one tastes like a darker kind of more like smoky in a way, whereas this one's more like, I guess, bland, but a nicer texture, I would say. And the sauce that this comes with is really nice, like a slightly sweet, not even sure what it's made with, but it says sweet chutney. Yeah, sweet tomato chutney. I'm gonna rate this a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it's really good, but I'm not sure if I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I think maybe the Woolworths one was slightly better. I'm not sure though, they both taste really good. I feel like this, it feels slightly bigger than the Woolworths one. The Woolworths one felt really small when I was eating it. I feel like this kind of comes up a little bit and it feels a bit bigger, but it tastes really, really good. This one and the Woolworths one like are pretty much on par. They just have different flavors. Like I said, this one's more kind of like chickeny and the other one's more like, I don't know, like a darker meat, I guess, type flavor. Not that I really even know because I haven't eaten, you know, actual meat in like, I mean, it's going on 6 years. It'd be like 5.5 or something. But yeah, it's been a while, so I wouldn't be the best judge, but I think this one is slightly more chickeny. Anyway, I'm going to devour like a lot of this because it is actually really good. When you have it like on Christmas Day with all the trimmings and everything, like that would really make it. I'm obviously just having it plain here for the video. But yes, it is very, very good, and I'll see you in a little bit when I try that yogurt. Alright, I have this little dairy-free yogurt that I just wanted to try for you guys. I feel like with the berries, it's kind of festive. I feel like if your family was having, you know, something that had dairy in it or whatever, and you wanted something, you know, fun, you could grab this and just have this as a little dessert type thing. But let's give it a go because I haven't had this before. No, that's actually really good. Get on this, guys. That is so yum. That is actually way better than I thought it would be. I've tried the plain one from this brand before and it was okay, but it wasn't amazing. But this one, oh my gosh, it's so good. Wow, okay, I found a new yogurt for me, which is great because it's so good, and it's also made with soy milk, so it's got a bit more protein than the yogurts I typically buy, which are more either almond or cashew based. So very excited by that. I'm gonna stop the video here because my camera's flashing that the battery's about to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun Coles haul and taste test. I hope it gave you guys some inspiration of what you can pick up. I definitely recommend the roast. It was really, really yummy, as well as this. And then the whole like starter thing with the cheese paste and crackers was sublime. So I highly recommend those. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.